The Fiat 500 is a special kind of car. I never expected to see such a vehicle successfully survive, especially in our century. However, logically, in our continent, where fuel is getting expensive, money is getting harder to come by. It, it always was hard to come by, but especially because of recession, people are now open for smaller but stylish cars. It's a new trend. In Europe, it always was popular, but here, at least in North America, it's a new thing. Yet, in this case, I don't think it's the price that is attracting people. In this case, the price isn't that cheap actually. The cheapest ratio, money versus weight, for 2016 Fiat 500 model is $16 per kilo, compared with the cheapest Toyota Yaris, which is also $16 per kilo. But you're getting two additional doors with three official rear passenger seats. In fact, the Fiat is a 2 plus 2 configurations, which means you have two official seats up front and two optional seats for short distances, let's say. So, compared with the Yaris, it seems the Fiat is the same value. But keep in mind, the Yaris weighs only 1000 kilo, while the 500 weighs 224 additional kilos. That is kind of heavy for such a small car. I hope it's because of all the safety steel component added to ensure your safety during a crash. So the Fiat isn't exactly a cheap car. What is it then? Well, it's a timeless car, exactly like the Jeep Wrangler, Volkswagen Beetle, Mini Cooper, even Porsche 911. If we exclude the 911, the Fiat 500 is one of those cars, rare cars, that are made with some other purpose than solely money gain. It's kind of a piece of art, and you're not only getting a car, you're also getting a new, exciting way of life. Honestly, I really don't know what kind of way of life, but when you're driving a car that was basically designed a century ago, it's like you're traveling time. You are reliving the past through your present life. Anyway, if you're not convinced yet about this whole new lifestyle, take a look at this version. This one is called 500C, and basically it comes with as standard a soft top. This is a very rare concept, which is kind of an hybrid between a sunroof and a convertible top. You see what I mean? And all of that comes with a package of $23,000 price tag. Anyway, now we can't speak about the Fiat without bringing up its sister from another mother, the Smart 42, which is, as its name suggests, a two-seater, while the Fiat is offering 4 seat belts. Officially, it's a 2 plus 2, which basically means the rear seats are not supposed to be for long range drive. The Smart is a real rear wheel drive with an engine sitting on the top of the rear wheelbase. In the meantime, the Fiat is more of a conventional type of car, meaning front engine, front wheel drive. In my opinion, the only feature that makes the Smart more valuable than the Fiat is the fact that the engine is in the back. See, those two cars are not in the same pedigree. I am aware that they are both small, very small hatchback, but the Fiat was originally first introduced in 1957, while the Smart is more of a recent invention, 1997. In my opinion, the Fiat wins the round for being a resurrection of a beautiful ancient car. And on the other hand, the Smart is a bit more interesting since it's a proper rear-wheel drive and probably the cheapest rear-mounted engine car that you can buy since the ancient Beetle. I mean, you have to grant the Smart some point here. So let's compare the Fiat with the Smart 42 and the Toyota Yaris. Now, I know some people may ask, why are you comparing it with the Yaris? You're probably more credible comparing it with the Scion IQ instead. Well, the main purpose today is to find out whether a smart purchase, buying a Toyota Yaris, if it's better than following your heart with a Fiat 500. So basically, here are the specs. On one part of the scale, there is the Yaris, which is affordable for 5 people, but nothing much exciting. For excitement, you have to move a bit to the right on the scale, with the beautiful Fiat 500. You have triple choice of engine configurations, with an additional gear on the automatic transmission, but you have to spare one passenger. Finally, if you have a feeling for a single person, you might consider the Smart 42, which is as 2016, featuring new engines, 3 cylinders engine, either with or without turbos. Either way, you get 6-speed automatic transmission, and for the first time ever, you can choose a true manual 5-speed gearbox. But remember, the ultimate price to pay is it's a 2-seater, and the Smart 44, which is a 4-seater, is not yet commercialized anywhere in North America. So make your choice. Thanks for watching and take care.